Hey, this is David. I'm the owner of Healovations, and today we're going to install a Premier IS-1 infrared sauna from the Jacuzzi brand saunas. So we just got the Premier IS-1. It comes 4 boxes strapped to a pallet. You can see it's packaged really well. And as soon as you get the sauna, essentially all you're going to do is cut the straps and set each box down and pull each panel out one by one. Here we go. You can walk right over there.
It's gorgeous.
This is grade A Western Red Cedar, FSC certified. Beautiful color.
Yeah, seriously.
I love it.
Cool. Here's the base. This is the first panel that you actually set. For staging, this is the top. You have a vent, some speakers with your switch for Bluetooth and auxiliary, and then your chromotherapy lights. This is the heaviest box in panel. It's box 3. You're going to have your front panel and the back panel, which are the heaviest on the Premier IS-1, about 80 pounds or so. 2 people can handle them pretty easily. The door swings this way, so see how they pack it so you can get it out this way. That way the door doesn't open and swing open and burst while you're carrying it.
That's smart.
So when you actually lift it to the side, you want the hinges to swing up so the door doesn't swing back the other way. So you ready for that? Got it? This is the riser heater in the bench, which is ergonomic and flat. You can flip it either way. Light. This is the light. Okay, before you're placing the base panel for your infrared sauna, you'll want to put something on the base of them as they don't come with legs that are safe to slide over surfaces, so it could scratch a surface like hardwood we have here. So we're going to use these felt pads that you can stick to the base. And this will protect your floor from being scratched from pushing the sauna into place if you're building it outside of the place where you're going to push. Okay, once you have all of the panels out of their boxes and in place where you're going to install the sauna, you're going to start with the base panel and the back panel and leave the back panel in place where someone will hold it while the other person attaches the side panel. In this next segment, we'll show you how to attach them and how they attach with the vertical locking system. All right, so as you can see here, we have a male and a female locking system. And right here, this male part will lock in as you drop it into place. There are two different spots here on this Premier IS-1. You'll want somebody to hold the back panel while you're pushing it against it to drop it into place. But it's quite simple. And sometimes one person by themselves can do it. Now this next part you can do with just one person, but it's recommended to use 2 people. That way you can easily guide the top panel onto the base of the sauna. So I brought my assistant Matt to help out. This next part you cannot do incorrectly. A to A, B to B, C to C. You have 4 different places on the roof panel where the wires from the roof will connect to the side panels. As you can see, there are 2 black and whites and a ground on this one. These cannot be put together incorrectly. So once you finish those others, on the other side, you'll have the power cord. And we'll show you how to do that next. Finally, let's plug the sauna in. On the back left corner, you'll have an 8-foot cord coming from the side panel. Now, you won't want to use an extension cord because that could increase the resistance, thus reducing the amount of wattage going to the sauna, which is required to get the sauna up to temperature. So the door handle is actually designed to hold your smartphone or tablet if you want to watch Netflix, learn on YouTube, or do any kind of listening to music on the inside while you're watching your smartphone or tablet. If you keep it away from you, you won't get exposed to the EMFs. So this door handle, as you can see, has a ledge for where you can place your phone on the inside or outside of the sauna, as you have 2 of these with that design to it. So essentially you just place them together here and screw them in and hand tight. So next we have the bench. You want this going down, and essentially you just bring it in on the inside and drop it into place. There it is. I need to plug it in. Okay, so we have 2 wooden blocks. A lot of people wonder what these are. But because the bench is reversible, you can flip it. The space that you have on either end of it that you'll never actually sit on or fall in between is where these pieces of wood go. So you actually just place this. I'm gonna come in and see. It goes on the inside there. There. And the same thing goes for here. Place it on the inside there. That way, your bench stays about in the center. And right now it's in its ergonomic position. Nice and comfortable. Next, you'll want to grab the light out of the medium-sized box, where you'll find the cover for the light and the light, and then the screws that you'll get from the owner's manual bag. Next, you're gonna use any screwdriver to unscrew the light cover from the light. Next, you can see there are 2 little hole spots where you're actually going to be screwing in this part of the light to the wall. But you'll first want to plug it in. Okay, now the next step, we'll want to make sure all the components are fully functioning. Now this is the light cover, and you're going to have the different parts of the shade. One's longer than the other. The shorter pieces you're going to place on the inside and essentially put them in their slots. And then the larger pieces will go on the outside, for example. All right, now we can install the shade. There it is. Okay, next we'll want to wash or clean the glass. You can use a chemical-free glass cleaner, but because the heat makes all of it dissipate and dry up, there really won't be any off-gassing if you use whatever kind of cleaner you like. So. Now the final thing you'll want to do before actually using the sauna is, for one, turn it on and let it warm up. But while you're doing that, you'll want to wipe down the entire cabin on the interior with a damp cloth. Now you can go and damp it in the sink or just spray it with some water. And this will help get the wood dust out and any other residue that might be there, like dirt.